one.
Hey there, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Fatima. This is RJ, Invicta Ryan. And we have some great, some followers already. Bob and Richard and Larry.
Yeah.
Victor's with us. Mike, hi guys. Hey Ryan, you just came off air, right?
I did. I was just on with Lynn for a couple of hours. We had a great show, but we appreciate each and every one of you tuning in here today for what we have during the course of the show.
So we're going to share with you several offers between 55 and 80% off. Yes, we still have the value pays. Yes, we still have all the great savings that we do when we offer them on air. But we're going to get started with the number one 47 millimeter Subaquanoma 1 limited edition titanium timepiece. 61% off on this, and we've got the blue, black blue or the blue white. This is pretty darn cool because we don't do a lot of titanium, right, Ryan?
Well, that's it. We do titanium on some occasional builds, and so the advantage of titanium that we have is actually it's light in weight. It's actually stronger than stainless steel. When we talk about tensile strength is a test where you take a material and pull it apart. It's twice as strong as stainless steel, and it's anti-corrosive. So if you are around the salt water quite a bit or whatever it happens to be, this could be a great option for you.
How come most watches aren't made in titanium? How come?
Oh, it's more expensive. Yep, it's more expensive, and it's harder to work with too because it is that stronger material. So that's why a lot of watch companies go away from the titanium.
This is the blue white that you're looking at. So the bezel's blue, the dial's white. It's fresh, and that titanium you'll notice has a really distinctive matte finish and titanium color. It's super comfortable and lightweight. And right now, online live special pricing is 61% off, so which is new low price, which is awesome. Let me show you the black blue as well. I kind of like the deeper color.
Yeah, both color choices are absolutely great. And here's something too, is I haven't seen this watch for a while. We have presented it before over time. It's so weird. Every time I pick up this watch, it's so light. I expect it to be so much heavier.
Yeah.
But it is due to that titanium. But both of these are actually number limited editions, Fatima, to only 1,000 of each variation we will ever make.
Let's see if we can see it on the back. They're limited edition. You see at the top right. And let's
yeah, of
see.
course, it's right underneath. Is what, 151?
Oh, there it is. Yep. 0151. Then you see the Subaquanoma dragon on the back. It's all done with a relief, so it's three-dimensional. This is a pretty hot timepiece, and I love the donut style case design.
Right.
That's what the Noma 1 is known for, right?
Well, that's it. That's it. It's that UFO shape or that donut style case that we have for this timepiece. 3-link bracelet design along with that butterflying open dual deploying closure. So simple. 2 pushes here, opens right up, fits so easily on the wrist, and you'll even see titanium actually even for the clasp and closure when it comes to this watch. Now something that maybe some of you guys don't have in your collection is this particular movement. The movement in here is that 5030D from Ronda. So the 5030D gives you your perpetual seconds, that 3 o'clock subdial. Then for the chronograph, you have your 30-minute timer, as you do in a lot of them over that 9 o'clock position. But down at the bottom of the dial, it's not a fast runner. In fact, it's a 12-hour totalizer. So it's one of the longer chronograph variations that are included in with timepieces.
I wanted to say what's up and hi to Dave. He's joining us. Also, Pro VXZ says, I got rose tone on this one. Amazing. We did have a rose tone, so thank you for giving that shout out.
Yeah, the rose tone charcoal.
Yeah, it's officially sold out now, but thanks. Eric, what's up? Travis, hey. And when do the blue labels drop? Pro VXZ wants to know. Do we know?
I haven't heard yet. So best to keep tuned to both my Facebook and Instagram page. That's Invicta Ryan. Follow Justin. That's Being Zimmer. Also follow Fatima Kochi on Instagram.
And I'm going to get to be a part of the Cool Kids Club this
I
Sunday
heard.
night. Woo!
I heard.
Okay. Big deal. So if you haven't heard, Power Play is back. For all of you Invicta fanatics, you know what we're talking about. There's a show that we had that ran for a couple of years called Invicta Power Play. It's been MIA for a couple of months, but basically it's like where we take the show and Ryan is there, Justin is there, and we go into segments. We deep dive into timepieces. We kind of go into the collectible pieces as well. Sometimes didn't you guys have someone Skype in last Sunday night?
Yep. We had Mike and Courtney Skype in last week. Okay. So they're part of Invictaholics.
That's right. So this next Sunday night, I will get to be a part of the club and be on the show with Ryan and Justin. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I think it's 7 Central, 8 Eastern, if I remember correctly.
Somebody calling me? Oh, my friend.
He has friends. Oh my goodness.
Actually, you know what? Oh, I should have answered it.
Yeah, come on, Ryan.
Should I call back?
YouTube. Yeah, call back. The rules don't apply. We like to be a little more loose here on the YouTube.
We can do that, can't we? Real quick.
We can do whatever we want.
There we go. This is actually pretty good.
Oh, Richard says bring back
the
Shush Show. Richard, that's a good idea.
Hey, how are you? I'm actually on air right now.
Hey.
My friend. I'm calling you. I'm putting you on speaker.
Oh boy. Oh,
there you are. Hi, you're on live, Flowns.
Nice.
Hi, what's going on?
Before.
Yep.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm walking the dog.
All right.
What kind of dog do you have?
She's a little Shih Tzu Maltese. She's the cutest little thing you ever see.
Aww.
I bet. So this is.
Her name is Allie.
Allie. Well, this is one of my dear friends from college. We've known each other longer. We've known each other for over half our lives, haven't we?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Well, we're going to go back to the show, but I'll call you after the show, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
All right.
Have a good show.
All right. Bye, Andrea.
Have a good walk.
Okay, bye.
She was probably like, who the heck is that girl? Anything goes. It's YouTube. That's pretty awesome.
All right. Well, I can't wait for this next watch, actually.
Oh, here it comes. We're looking at 63% off on a 47mm Pro Diver Ocean Ghost automatic movement featuring mother of pearl. And yes, this is black mother of pearl with an iridescent bezel. I've never seen this color combination.
This watch is super hot. So we have all that black ionic plating, and then we have that hint of that iridescent plating only for the bezel. This watch, beautiful mother of pearl and a mechanical automatic. $89, really?
Wow.
Really? $89?
Yeah. This is
Did
crazy.
you have some pull on this?
You know, Ryan, I always have a little influence. Not. Everyone here is laughing. Why is that?
Well, especially Jamie.
Why is
You really got
so
him.
Hard. This is 66% off, actually. $89.99, $15 when you break it down into value pay. It's unbeatable. Here's my favorite part is the mother of pearl. And we don't see black mother of pearl as often.
The mother of pearl is exquisite for this watch. So what we have on the inside is that grade A mother of pearl. And then I think it plays well too with the iridescent plating that goes along with this. And I have to say, with the iridescent plating on this, Fatima, you see the black mother of pearl, you see the black case and the black bracelet, but it really makes that iridescent color pop on this watch, unlike any other timepiece that we have.
And then the bracelet's all glossy, inky black. It looks wet almost. It's so gorgeous, and it's all done with a bracelet execution. This actually did come down. This is 89. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, well, show the cards. Show the little. Oh.
Price is $90.
Okay. So a little amendment, which makes a little more sense.
Okay.
We're actually at $98.99 on this one.
So we just actually transposed the 9 and the 8 there. So it's actually 98. So we apologize for that, but regardless, under $100, you guys, to get in to this Ocean Ghost Pro Diver mechanical automatic that you get. Exhibition window on the back too. I mean, this is a great opportunity to be able to get into this watch.
Yeah. Oh, Larry's saying there's my Christmas present for my 3 sons.
Oh, Bob said the Ocean Ghost was his first giant watch back in 2007, and that's when we actually came out with one of the larger watches. It was with the Ocean Ghost, and 47mm back then was huge. And so
now
really,
it's like
now it's a go-to.
Now it's like the ladies' size.
Well, women can easily step into a 47 too.
100%. And the Ocean Ghost is a little slimmer than some of the other timepieces. What are we looking at here? 15 millimeters slim on this. It is an automatic movement as well, which is key.
Yeah.
Automatics are my favorite. You never have to deal with a battery.
Well, that's it. And plus, another advantage too with the automatics is that you get that sweeping second hand, and I think it's cool. And for a movement, there are watch movement masters out there that are making these movements, and they actually assemble them by hand. So you can see there the custom rotor that's a part of this, 24 joules that's with the watch, and on a full wind with these NH35A, you have a 41-hour power reserve.
Oh my gosh, I love that you guys are commenting on all of your great finds for the anniversary event, because we haven't quite mentioned that yet. It is Invicta and Evine's 17th year anniversary. We're celebrating this week into the next couple of weeks, and Dave was saying the anniversary sale's been incredible. He got a Thunderbolt, a yellow abalone bolt, a Venom hybrid. Pro VXZ says he has a hangover from last night with such a good deal. It's so true. The anniversary shows have been amazing.
Yeah, they really have. And so be tuned up to our Facebook and Instagram pages here for just what's coming up here during the course of the events.
Do you have any live shows on air tonight?
Yes, I do. I'm on from 7 to 9 with Todd.
Okay.
So I was just done with Lynn. Now I'm on with you, and then again with Todd later on.
It's 8 Eastern, right?
7 Eastern.
7 Eastern.
Yep, 7
okay.
Eastern.
All right, we are moving now to 55% off on a more rare execution. This is the Arctic edition of a 52 millimeter Thunderbolt Swiss quartz chronograph movement on this. The Arctic edition are some of the freshest, most noticeable executions because they're all done with a white, silver, and a hint of blue.
Yes, so the Arctic edition is all those tones of the white that goes along with the silver tone. But if you look at the hour markers going around, just a little hint of blue, that glacial blue that's a part of the timepiece for you. This is all done on the Thunderbolt, really one of my favorite designs out there. That we have currently in our assortment. We have a 3 millimeter cable that accompanies this watch, and with it the helium release valve just off to the side, because this watch is 500 meters of water resistance.
Wow, and it's a reserve level,
Yeah.
highest level of quality Invicta makes, and you're noticing as well all the bolt styling, which is so cool. I'm going to have you put this on. Right now you can get this at $280. Actually, we may have to avenge ourselves.
What's that?
Because we kind of mixed up some numbers earlier. I think we can even go lower on this. Yes, we can. Thank you. Because look at, we have it marked at $280, $299, but it's really $268 for this Thunderbolt new low price.
Or yeah, 268. 268. Oh, awesome.
So that's better than what?
$14 off.
Yes.
In your pocket.
In your pocket. Go get yourself a fancy coffee and a breakfast sandwich.
You know, that sounds pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I'm a little hungry.
I know. I went to Jimmy John's right before the show.
Did you?
I just, sorry.
Oh, is that my sandwich over there that you got me?
Oops.
Oh wait, let me go show you the sandwich Fatima got me. Hold on. Look at this.
Bad friend. Bad friend.
There it is. Oh, hold on. Let me unwrap it. Oh, it's so good. Such a good. I'm going to save the rest for later.
Oh,
okay?
you better do
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. Fail. Friend fail. I owe Ryan one. You know, I especially do because I feel so bad. Like, I had one morning. I'll never forget this. Ryan is so sweet. I was on late till like midnight. Ryan saw the show that I was on, and then in the morning we had a show together at like 7 a.m. And he goes, I just brought you coffee because I knew you'd need one. I didn't even ask, and now I just failed him. No lunch.
Now I get 2 sandwiches out of it.
I know, right?
It's all good. We're all good friends.
I do love working with Ryan. Why don't you show the watch again?
Oh yeah, that's right.
do
Back
that.
to the watch. So I was on my invisible sandwich there for a while. Okay. So it is a Thunderbolt, and we do have it on this strap, silicone band, extremely comfortable. And then again, we have those little accents of that glacial blue on the inside that for the hour markers, and also the framework that goes around that minute or the calendar date of the month. But we have that cable design here the cable design actually goes along on the inside of the timepiece also for you. So you get to be able to see that cable influence, which is that signature element for the Bolt collection.
And it's $268.99. That's the correct price. There it is. Thanks, guys, for pulling that up. 649477. Item number is right. Price is $268.99. So tell us about why Arctic editions we don't see as many.
Well, it's just something we started out with a number of years ago where we just do a very small production run of these watches that just have those silver tones and those whites and just that little hint of blue on the inside to just really step aside really perhaps from everything else in your collection.
Well, there's only 2 dozen. That's it. These are limited editions. They're not numbered, but they are definitely limited editions. And there's a Swiss Ronda Z60 movement in here as well. So you know you're getting ultimate in precision. You can break this up into value pays. Even on our YouTube shows, we do offer the 6 value pays as well. Heads up, our Invicta cruise.
Yes.
It's happening February 22nd.
Yeah, February 22nd through the 25th, 2019. We're heading out to Miami and going over to Nassau in the Bahamas. So it's our 3rd Invicta cruise. It's so much fun. We get on with 2,500 Invicta collectors out there, and it's there are parties. You get to see us broadcasting live. You might even get a chance to be live on television with us. So there are 77% of the cabins are sold out. So we just have a couple hundred left. And if you haven't made the decision yet and you really want to go, I highly urge you to check it out. And you can at invictacruise.com, book your cabin, and come sail with us.
The live shows are so much fun to be a part of. You get to see kind of behind the scenes how everything works. And here's one more thing I'm going to add to this. There were last year was the first time I got to go. It was such a wonderful opportunity. Meeting all of you was my favorite part. I tell that to everyone hands down. I saw so many people and met so many of you that came on the cruise on your own. Because here's the deal, when you have 2,500 people on the ship that are all in love with the same thing and you guys have the same interests and there's so much to do, so many events that you can check out, you make friends like this. So if you're considering going, but maybe your friends aren't committing or you're not sure who to go with, go on your own. You're gonna have the time of your life. All right, we can move on now. I loved that cruise.
Yeah,
hope I get to go again. All right, we're gonna move to a JT. Jason Taylor was on the cruise last year. It is a elegant edition, Swiss quartz chronograph movement. Comes in the JT limited edition dive case, a 3-slot case. There it is. And this is 58% off. So huge savings here, down to just $248.99, and that's just for a limited time. So this is numbered to 999 pieces, right?
Yes, that's right. So limited edition, $9.99, and that number is dictated from Jason Taylor's jersey number when he played professional football. He was number 99. So I love this execution. I've never seen this before. Is it brand new? I haven't presented this. I haven't presented this variation before. So I love the big embossing that goes along for the big croco embossing for the strap. Then with the silver tone that's been done, and then the little accents of red that you'll find on the inside of the watch there too, that go for the different hands, and also the trim work for the individual hour markers.
Oh, hear that bezel.
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah, 120 clicks for that bezel going all the way around. And still, even with the leather strap on this, we still build this watch to those specs that you know for the Venom being 1,000 meters. So 5 times what's considered to be a professional dive watch.
Oh my gosh, the leather is so supple and soft on this, and this is a brand new piece, and it's already, it feels like you've customized it and broken it into your wrist. It's a reserve level. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place. It's a reserve level, so it's the highest level of quality. And this is the classic Venom. I'm going to have you put it on. Venoms are just a little on the large side for me, even on the straps, but I think they look so elegant when you just wear them like with what Ryan has on.
Right. So what we have is, I mean, it is a big timepiece at 52 millimeters for the case diameter. That's when we measure from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock for the timepiece. But then the profile is 20 millimeters, so over 3/4 of an inch rising up from the wrist. But it is that elegant variation as we talked about before. What I like is we have that industrial matte finish just for the bezel, but then high polish for the rest of the timepiece. Looking inside for the dial, we have that sun ray pattern, that sun sunburst pattern with that guilloche inspired dial inside of this watch. And of course, you have the JT logo, you have the Reserve badge up there too, and we're talking about the top of the line at Invicta when we're mentioning Reserve in any one of our timepieces.
Heads up again. Oh, I can see myself in that mirrored finish. That is super cool. There you're seeing, there it is. Hi.
There you are. I see you now.
That is so cool. I'm waving. Hi. This is $248.99. I know the screen was saying $262, but it's $248.99.
Bob was just saying, I think someone might have had a question about if Venoms fit. Bob C., he's going to be on the ship again with his wife. Looking forward to seeing you both again.
Hey, Bob.
He says, Venoms on leather fit my 7-inch wrist like a dream. And that's about the same size that I have here. I have a 6 3/4. Let's see, anything else? How about Invicta shirts? Don't know yet on that. Every now and then, Justin and I just get a few just for working for the company. David Cash says, love all Venoms.
Venoms have kind of a cult following, right?
Yeah.
Because they're so incredibly unique. And I've shared this story with Ryan on air before. When I first started working here a little over 10 years ago, and I started to see some, and actually I was modeling for some of the Invicta shows, and I remember thinking like, oh, all these watches, how can you tell them apart? And Venoms are so characteristic. I would notice the Venoms and start to pick those out before any other timepieces because they have such a distinctive look. So for those of you who collect Venoms, that is a unique execution for the JT edition. Well, you saw just a moment ago on our website, we have a full boutique of just our online YouTube show. So it's pretty cool because a lot of our pieces are limited in this show and also on special pricing. And there it is when you go to evine.com, and you can find us on our YouTube live page there. Now we have from 20 millimeters thick to the Sotil Ultra Slim. This is almost a marvel, a feat. I don't know if anyone in the world, thank you, Ryan, has been able to do this. 4 millimeters slim.
Right. Well, that's with the little raised elements on the bezel, but about 3 millimeters crystal case back, and it's in fact one of the slimmest watches in the world.
I'm not surprised.
And so,
It's
and that's what I'm just trying to show you here in perspective. Of look at here, I'll line it up with Jamie here. Look at how thin this timepiece is in comparison to that Venom. And so people think, yeah, Invicta, we make the larger watches. Of course we do. It's one of our fortes. But we still make smaller watches. And in fact, we have the capability of creating a timepiece that is about 3 millimeters thin. And if you think about the build, you have to have the case back. You have to have the case. You have to have the dial and the movement and the hands and the crystal all under 3 millimeters. So have you ever put this watch on?
No,
Put
this
it
is my
on once.
first time seeing it.
It feels so different when you put the watch on.
Oh, I can't wait.
Reserve level, so we're getting to that top of the line that we make at the company.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
This is mind-blowing. It feels like some futuristic thing. It feels like a concept car, right, that hasn't even been able to be put into production. It's incredible, and that's why for all the technology that you're getting in something like this, our retail value on something like this would be over $1,100. We have 80% off right now for the online live special price, or just over 79% off, down to just $239.99. This is how you're ordering blue, and then if you like it but you want the gold tone accents, we have a silver tone for you. Let me just, oh, you got it? There it is. Wow. So Ryan, what kind of technology do you have to be able to create a movement that fits within 3 millimeters?
So the movement is actually from Eden. It's a 210.001. And so it's just made to be a very, very thin movement. So that's what we get from ETA. But then what we have to do is we just have to have our design of the case just be that thin. So if you look, even the case back, it's flush up against the case here. And so that saves on just some room. But if you think about it, we have the movement that's under that case back, then we have the dial, and then we have to have room for the hour hand, and then above it being the minute hand, and then the crystal, a little gap between that, and then the crystal, all within 3 millimeters.
Wow.
So it's just crazy technology to be able to do this.
I've never seen anything like it. And when you think about how slim the hands have to be to rotate underneath that ultra slim crystal, everything about it from mechanically to technologically, it has just kind of made a statement in the world of watches. You know what's cool about Invicta? You guys love to do extremes.
Yeah, we do.
Push the envelope, push the boundary, always innovating. That's that gorgeous blue. You'll notice also it does have the silicone strap, which is incredibly comfortable. I think the strap might be thicker than the watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, can we see what you're doing
Yeah,
here?
so I actually pulled out the crown right here so you can just dictate the time quite easily, and maybe we'll just turn it at a great angle. You can just see here what this looks like about how the hands move just over one another.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
There you go. Oops, I have to pull out again.
It's
there we
like
go. Yeah.
thinner than a
It's
piece
so
of cardboard.
Cool. Yep.
Cool.
Wow. So that is the silver tone, and we have five remaining in the silver tone. Super Luminova on that dial. It's a Swiss movement there, and it comes in a 1-slot dive case. So that's a brand new markdown at 79% off. $239.99. Your value pays $40, interest free. Pro VXZ wants us to do a trust fall, Ryan. I think you're starting a trend here.
Oh, did you hear about that the other night?
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
Oh, yeah. First time ever. Trust fall happened live on air. It was you and Todd.
Yeah, I'll actually, I'm going to video edit that and put it on, probably my social media later on.
Follow Ryan, Victor Ryan.
That was funny.
It was super funny. Thanks for the little shout out, you guys. AG says, love watching us on air, which is cool. Thank you for that. I mean, this is such a fun job. It's being able to get together with your friends and also be able to shop for some great pieces. Oh my gosh, Halloween's coming. Halloween is coming. This is your new Halloween watch. It's a sea spider with a spider in the watch. It's not real for anybody who's an arachnophobic. It's 65% off, $99.99.
Big time.
Would this watch freak her out a little?
It probably would, actually.
There's a blue spider in the dial. But seriously though, if you are the person that's known around your workplace, that's known among your friends and family, people are always grabbing your wrist, which watch are you wearing today? Imagine if you had this on around Halloween time.
Yeah, so
this is cool.
There you go. And you can see it's a three-dimensional spider on the inside. It even casts a shadow, but the hour, minute, and second hand will go underneath. We've built in plenty of room for that. But notice the texture of the dial also. This dial is then the spider's web that he has casted or she has casted for you. And I love the black and the blue. Great color combination that goes along with this watch. This version is a 48 millimeter, and we have that first generation design for the bracelet that goes along with this watch. Extremely comfortable, super light in weight that you get also for this timepiece.
So yeah, the sea spider was really, I'm going to have you throw that on if you don't mind. It was built on the premise of finding a bracelet that was actually really lightweight and comfortable, right?
Yeah, that's right. So that's what you get with this watch, and a very generous bracelet also. But the sea spider is just recognized by not only just the spider that you'll see, but collectors will notice that bracelet immediately. And we actually went to a second generation bracelet, but it wasn't as popular as this first generation. So a majority of the watches we will include in this first generation bracelet, even though we're coming up with new designs for the case.
Nice. It looks so incredibly cool when you can see this shiny spider on the inside, but it's subtle enough. You don't see it from a distance. You have to kind of get in close to see it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff's liking my hairdo today. Like that. See, guys notice stuff too.
Yeah, of
You know,
course.
there's that joke of like you get your hair done and you go home and your husband never notices, but I think you guys are pretty observant.
Yeah, we try to be. I mean, every now and then we might miss it, but yeah, obviously we try to.
I don't think you get enough credit, gentlemen. I'm going to say,
Yeah.
you're welcome,
Keep
Pete. You're
talking
welcome.
about that. Give us all a freebie card.
Well, I owe you one because I didn't bring you a sandwich, Ryan.
Oh, now we're even?
I was
Is that
trying
right?
to get away with it.
See, that's right. See? Got the brains too.
Not just a pretty face over here. We just have about 3 dozen of these, though, if you want to get in on the sea spider. Oh, I'm being told we need to wrap it up.
Yeah, it looks like a dive case also, 1-slot impact case. That's also part of the watch. That's how it'll come packaged to you.
I'm having too much fun. Let's just be on YouTube for doing trust falls.
Yeah. There we go. Well, maybe on our next show we'll do that.
Well, next time is lunchtime with RJ coming up on Friday,
Yeah,
right?
it'll be Friday, 12:30 Eastern. So set your calendars there. I don't know
And
the
that's
watches
here
that we're
on
going to have.
YouTube.
Yep, it'll be on YouTube.
Okay.
So definitely, we'll see you guys back. We really appreciate each and every one of you tuning in today for us for this Invicta Online Live.
And go to Evine, because Ryan will be on tonight, 7 to 9 Eastern time
Correct.
with Todd
Thank you.
Newton. Thanks, everybody. I will be on Evine with jewelry tomorrow morning. So
Thank you for
lots
coming
going
in.
on. Thanks, Ryan. Bye, guys.